Hello everyone, welcome to Mrs. Tane's channel. Today I'm on my way to visit a small village in Norway called Maleremmen, which has less than 500 people. Is that going to be fun? Yes, it's going to be very interesting, I promise you. I've actually managed to secure access to the site where the dramatic Viking Sky accident happened, and it's going to be so interesting to see the area around where it happened. So stay tuned. And also after that, I've been invited by Mr. Charming to take me on a tractor ride and show me a famous part of the village. So stay tuned. We are now approaching Maleremmen village, and you can see the beautiful blue Atlantic Ocean there. Really nice. And if you're wondering what all those rocks are, those are actually burial mounds from the Viking times. And it's an interesting spot just to stop and have a look on the way. Also on the way back, I'm going to show you some really nice scenery, so make sure you keep watching for that. And now you can see the fog is getting stronger and stronger, and it's starting to get a bit scary. So keep watching. I have now arrived at Maleremmen village, and I'm now at the closest parking place to the site where we're going to walk. And if you're going to visit this site, you need warm clothes. I mean, I left from a place which was 30 minutes drive, and it was 27 degrees, lovely sunshine. And I've come here and it's windy and it's cold and it's summer. So you can imagine what it was like in March 2019 when this incident happened, and what the weather was like when it's like this in the summer. So it must have been terrifying for the over 1,300 people on board that ship. But I'm now going to walk towards the area to show you more about it. So keep watching. As you can see, it's very foggy here and it's windy. We are now on the way to the Viking Sky accident area, and in order to get there you have to be careful of the electric fences. But we managed, so soon we will get there. We have now been blocked the road by all these cows. How are we going to reach the site? They're blocking the site! So now let's see if we can pass. Hello cow. Want to be my friend? Want to be my friend? Will you let us pass? Woohoo! Yes, the cows finally let us pass, and they're actually following us to the site. Could be interesting. We managed to lose the cows, so now we're finally on our way. And also for information, the cows are very curious animals, and they can feel a bit intimidating if they're following you. So a good tip would be to walk around them. There are several places like this in the area where the water has dug out the rocks. And it's actually a bit exciting to be here to experience the harsh forces of nature. How do I even cross this? I have no idea how to cross this thing. Really, really scary to cross. Even the cows are too scared to come here. Even the cows. They're here behind us. But I promised you that I would go. So here I am on the way to the nearest site on land where the Viking Sky accident happened on the 23rd of March 2019. As you probably heard, the main engine stopped. As the ship drifted without power, the crew threw out anchors to keep it in place, fearing it would be smashed on the offshore rocks. When walking here, you have to be really, really careful, and you have to watch where you put your feet so you don't slip or fall. Now I'm getting closer to the site, and you can hear the wind and see the waves, and this is nothing compared to how it was on the day of the accident. A huge wave came in, shattered the door and flooded the entire restaurant. Must have been really scary. The stormy weather was so bad that it was too risky for the rescue vessels to come. And on the way to the site, we found this really interesting looking boiling pot. You can see it's called this because the water is almost boiling. Just look at it. Really nice nature they have around this area, I have to say. And here I am at the look-on point for the boiling pot. Standing in the cold wind, experiencing the strong forces of nature. Now we are getting closer and closer to the site. You can hear the wind, you can see the waves. Due to the stormy weather, the only option to rescue the passengers was by helicopter. This allows for only a limited number of people to be rescued at a time. The passengers were flown to the nearby Brynhallen. The rescue team worked the whole of Saturday night and into Sunday, managing to save over 400 people. Finally, we are here. Just 300 to 400 meters from where I was pointing, that's where the accident happened. And you can see how close it is to the shore. Just imagine how close it is. Really close. Luckily, the weather conditions improved so that it was possible to tow the vessel to Molde. So this resulted in a happy ending, saving all the passengers and the crew. Now I'm at the area where the cruise ship most probably would have grounded if it was going to get grounded. You can see, it's a pretty scary thought. You can only imagine what would have happened if the cruise ship had come here and got grounded. Very scary thought. Now this is getting a bit too cold and too windy, and I really would much prefer to go on the tractor date with Mr. Charming. So now I'm on my way to the tractor date. It is more difficult to get back than I thought. Actually, the whole area now is surrounded with electric fences and not possible to get through. I have now found a place where it's possible to crawl under. This is scary electric fence. And if I come close it's going to be really painful and I'm going to cry. I'm scared, but I really want to go on the tractor date. Today has arrived, and now we're going to see a famous place in Malé called Maleremmen, which is a museum. I'm now going to try to enter this tractor. Mr. Charming has been so kind to open the door for me. You can see it's quite high to open up here. And I was told to not to touch this. This is very hot, but I can touch here. Now I'm in the tractor on the way to Maleremmen Museum. It's going to be very interesting to see. It's actually a museum about where farmers slash fishers used to have a farm and where they lived a more simple life in harsh conditions, and yeah, I'll get to see more when I get there. For information, you don't need a tractor to get here. It is also possible to take a car or to walk. It also does not cost anything to visit Maleremmen, as the entrance fee is free. I have now reached the Maleremmen Museum, and I'm now going to look at these old buildings where the farmers used to live. Here you can see the pig shed, which is newly renovated. Now I'm standing outside the main house where the farmers, fishers used to live. You can see it's a much more simple house than what it is today. And you have to remember that, you know, this is Malé village. You are not in a very hot place where there's sunshine the whole day. Imagine living simple like this, and it's windy, it's cold outside. Luckily, now the living conditions in Norway have improved drastically, and I'm very grateful to be living in this century. and not back in time with these really hard, challenging conditions. Actually, there are some nice benches to sit here. So if you put on enough clothes, you can actually have a picnic here, which could be nice. But looking at this place, I have to say I admire the people who used to live here at this time. They're really tough people, really strong and tough, and survivors and Vikings. We are now speeding with the tractor at 40 kilometers per hour, and it's rather bumpy, but I'm very cold. So now I really want to go and get inside a warm house. Now I'm on the way back to a warm house, but I have to say it was a very interesting visit to see the site of the accident area and to experience this rough type of nature. But to be fair, there can also be days with nice weather at Male, and then of course the experience is completely different from what is shown today. And here you can see a really unique mountain. You can see a top on the top of the mountain. It's called the Rautua. Just really nice. I really wanted to show you this really nice mountain. As you can see, there are green trees and snow at the mountain at the same time. Really fun. And thank you for watching my channel today. And please subscribe. And I will leave you now with a view of Talstahesten, the beautiful mountain you can see back there.